Yeah. I like to, I like to look around, get a hold of my surroundings before I just jump into the shit.
See, I always think about like hardcore worlds, even though I'm not currently doing hardcore.
Yeah.
But I always think like, okay, first jump around a little bit, see if there's anything important. Then get some wood, then build a work base, and then basically like
Yeah.
and again, I'm always efficient for there's noise moving nuts.
Did you hear about the rumor of a PS4 Minecraft Bedrock demo coming?
No, but I'm really excited for Bedrock because
I cannot wait. I want to buy a realm so we can all play Minecraft on the same world. Jake still needs to get his internet connection fixed before he can play. So. I just want to play on Mineplex. No, I want to create something, something like, Hermitcraft, where everybody can play on a single world or realm. So. Or I'll just straight up code my own, server. So, I did that once for the Java edition. That took fucking hours. Oh my god, it was hard. I cannot imagine how hard it will be for Bedrock on a PlayStation 4. Kinda hoping you can just buy servers, but I know that won't happen. Before we get too deep into this, I am recording. So yeah, okay. I was just about to ask that.
Because I always have it down on, and then I allow for current party.
Okay, did you
Just
allow the audio sharing for the party? Because it won't work unless it's... Okay. So... yeah, God, we were, me and Aaron were playing Fallout 76, and, he has a tendency to blow up literally everything. He walked out in his power armor, and he's like, you know what I just realized? And the car next to him exploded, and he went flying. It was amazing. I so wish I was recording, but I was half asleep when it happened. So, it was kind of
Dude,
like...
sorry.
It sucks. But it was so fun. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've had funny things happen to me before, but I've heard that Fallout 76 is still a broken mess.
What the hell?
What?
Fuck is that? It's like there's really strong winds, like a really powerful wind noise.
Oh, that's what I've been hearing. Okay, I didn't notice it because yesterday it was raining really bad, and since we have skylights, it makes it even worse. So you just hear the boom 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 of like the rain thudding.
Oh yeah, it's just... It's like a car just constantly going, like right out in your front yard. But
I feel like it's a jet going.
it just kind of feels like it's stationary. I've been hearing it all
Yeah.
morning. And then there's a damn knock in the corner of my wall.
That's
I don't
what
know what's
I heard
happening.
too. I heard like a weird knock, like a door opening. I thought my brother woke up, but then I didn't see him, and his door was still closed. So I was just like, what the kitty crap?
Yeah, only it kind of sounded like somebody was on the other side of the wall just tapping.
Hey, can I see that one pickaxe real quick?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to make one.
I have full stone items, and it's like
Yeah,
the first thing I do. So,
yeah, that's what I do too. I build one wooden pickaxe. Sometimes I build wooden axe just to increase my production, but that's about it.
yeah, since wood is just so bad. I mean, you might as well just be, just hitting the thing with your hand.
Yeah.
That's just about as useful as wood is. It's like the little wooden sword I used to have when I was, younger. I don't miss that thing. Like, at all. I broke it
Nice.
outside playing with it. God, that was
Nice.
so long ago.
Nice. Alright, I found a ravine,
I found an apple.
and there's some, here, mine enough. I found some coal, so mine enough stone to get a couple furnaces going.
Yeah, let me kill some cow first, so I have some
Okay.
food to cook. Give me your innards. Um,
I was, watching a YouTube video about how the Phantom, and like top 10 facts about a Phantom.
mhm.
And then apparently there was a bunch of other mobs that were there, and they're like, well, you vote on which one you want because these mobs won't be around ever again. And I'm like,
What?
just add them all. Just add them all. Minecraft is already so limited on its mobs.
Did you
And the
hear they're
Phantom
adding
was like,
bees?
apparently they're not gonna add sharks because due to like shark population levels going down.
What? Bullshit.
Which my opinion, and I'm gonna curse a little here.
I don't
It's a
care.
fucking video game. It's a video game. You can do whatever you want in said video game. You don't have to be. You could be the most racist asshole in the world, but it's a video game, so it has no real impact on the world.
Yeah, it's amazing. People, did you hear the government's um going like preparing for the raid on Area 51?
Oh yeah, I heard about it. And then the people are they're actually gonna profit from it. They're making a music festival for it.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. I was watching a video about. Hey, you weren't kidding about the ravine.
Yeah, that's pretty good, dude.
I'm just gonna back away from it. Yeah, there's some stuff in the there. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
oh, I
Oh,
have
you
the
took my goal.
I have the coal.
I have the power.
Oh yeah, and then Sony got Spider-Man back, which is bullshit, but you know. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard that Marvel is not playing ball with them.
And now people are joking about raiding Sony instead of Area 51. But yeah, the internet's going viral about it, bro. It's
Well, it's
stupid.
because, well, what I think, I'm gonna take some of your food here. What I think is that, so, Spider-Man Far From Home made into the billions, alright? It was a really successful movie. Everyone quite enjoyed it.
I loved it.
I haven't seen it yet, but eventually when it releases on DVD, I am. Because that's just, or if it goes to McMinimans. But it seems like a really good movie, but when things start getting into the billions of dollars, these billion dollar companies, they don't really want to play ball with each other.
Yeah.
like they don't want to cooperate in just anything because they want all that money, which I think is completely freaking BS.
Yeah, it
But
ain't
who
right.
cares about a little peasant, like I say?
Yeah,
But
I think
it's
greed's getting the world. It's not pleasant.
no, it's definitely not.
I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to see Deadpool and Spider-Man in one movie. I think that would have been killer. I can't see anything, but yeah, that would have been killer.
That would have been funny to kind of watch.
I would have enjoyed that. I was looking forward to it too. Spider-Man and Deadpool in one movie.
So any
Psychopath.
reference of Deadpool, it would be immediately rated R.
Yeah.
Like even Deadpool just showing up in the movie would be rated R.
Because of Deadpool. Just who Deadpool is.
It's just nothing against Deadpool. It's just the character Deadpool.
The character Deadpool.
He's just a
I'm gonna make
complete
up.
jackass. I mean, a great person.
He's a complete jackass. I mean, a great person. Yeah,
No, it just
you are right. Deadpool is a complete jackass, but he's funny.
yeah. Well, that's kind of the point of Deadpool, to be honest.
Deadpool, the highlight of murder.
Like Deadpool is an anti-hero. Unlike some of the other people, he is the anti-hero.
I'm also excited for the Ghost Rider TV show.
I'm not in any way, shape, or form excited for that.
I'm pretty excited for that.
Just because any TV show, like The Flash, greatly disappointed me.
Really?
Yeah, the TV show. I liked it at the time, but it was not my favorite. Of the other, like, new kid who plays the Flash,
Mhm.
he's really good at it. He also plays Credence and Mystical Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is also pretty neat. But I think the thing about DC films is that they don't have great budgeting to afford a bad actor. Like but by what I mean by afford a bad actors, like they don't have CGI to completely make up for bad actors. So DC really has to rely on their talent to bring them home country roads.
Yeah, it's DC's better at making trailers than movies. Personally,
Yeah, well, I mean they kind of
I've
have to get that going.
I've only enjoyed the Dark Knight series.
Oh, that's good. I love the Dark Knight.
That is really some of the only DC movies that I like and will watch over and over again. So
I don't know. Have you seen Justice League though?
no, I haven't.
It's pretty good.
Kind of. Never been too much on DC though, to be honest.
You know, now that I look back on it, it's kind of mediocre, but since DC is kind of a fading company, but it's better than Marvel in a way because it's not owned by a mega corporation. DC is still DC, I believe.
But with Disney, I feel like even though Disney's crazy rich, I think Disney is what Marvel needs.
Definitely, I'm not saying that.
Because
not.
Marvel is Marvel, and their movies are almost always really, really good. and fun to watch.
It's Fantastic Four. That's fine.
Yeah, if we just don't look towards the Fantastic Four, Enderman,
Just don't look.
just don't look
look
that
towards
way,
it.
and Marvel's almost completely amazing. So.
Okay, do you want to help me fight this Enderman? Since you're not doing hardcore, I'm just gonna go harass it now.
Yeah, let's go. Come here, bitch.
Slap.
Where'd it go?
Get over here, you fucker. Get over here. Slap. 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 He's just focused on you. Just hide. Just hide. Behind the clip under your feet. Ooh, Ender Pearl. Nice. This
Got
early in
it.
the game? Sweet, dude.
Doing
I'm gonna
pretty
go.
good.
This is normally what I do on my first night as well. If I'm not mining, I go mob hunting.
Mob lives matter.
So I think apparently with phantom membranes you can get Electra.
I don't think you can craft those. I think that's more of a repair. You can repair your elytra with them.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what I've heard.
Oh no, I didn't really watch that part of the video. I was just kind of like, okay. You know, because I was kind of getting bored of the video. I was just like, come on, tell me the facts. Stop showing me these dumb scenes that last way too long.
Yeah. It's the only thing I know about elytras, and I've just kind of been, stockpiling them. Okay, I'm running.
I haven't actually.
I haven't been to the end city yet. Since
I haven't actually. I've done a lot of in survival, and I haven't actually defeated the End Dragon yet. I always start like a survival world. I get really far in it, and then I drop it.
Yeah, ever since I defeated the Ender Dragon, I haven't really played Minecraft much at all. I've opened it to play it, but I've just gotten bored.
See, I just don't like survival anymore, and I don't like building. Because there's a lot of technical stuff that I just hate going through. Because redstone is one of the most inferior things, and like not having world edit or console commands or anything else that the other consoles and things have, that just like we have to go to barbaric ways to do stuff, and it's very slow, and it's kind of irritating when you know that there's another way to do things.
Yeah, like I was, yeah, I just wish more attention was paid to a console, and I wish, especially the PlayStation 4 edition, I just wish we would get Bedrock already, because...
Like, it doesn't... See, what I think is gonna take so long is, dealing with Microsoft and being like, hey, well, we already require a service to pay online to, you know, to actually play most of the game that you paid for, which is online, which most games are going to, so it's forcing a monopoly, which I wish someone would sue. But anywho, it's basically, it's gonna come down to that you might have to pay for Microsoft Xbox Live just to do anything.
If we do have to end up paying for my Xbox Live, I feel like Sony's just... Sony being Sony. I feel like Sony might drop Bedrock if it has to end up going through Microsoft Live. Either drop Bedrock or just get rid of the PlayStation Plus. because Bedrock PS4 will be won't be successful at all if we have to pay for my Xbox Plus or whatever.
Well, see, the thing that I'm really irritated about is why does PC not have to pay for any services? Why is console forced to pay just to play online? Like Rainbow Six Siege? Sure, there's a little bit of offline, but there's no offline.
It's
The
everything.
terrorist hunt and the situations reflect even the terrorist hunt you need to be online to do, which it rejects you. So you're only allowed to do the situations, and the situations don't even reflect anything about the game.
No.
So I just bought a new $20 game, which it was on sale. So originally $40 game. I just bought a $40 game, and now you're telling me I have to pay either 10, 25, or 60 bucks a year, 3 months, and a month just to play this game online?
And here's the thing. If this issue doesn't get fixed soon, I'm
It's
kind of
gonna get
thinking
worse.
it'll just get worse, but it's also one of the reasons why the PC is the leading forms of gaming, and the sole reason why I probably just won't get a next gen console. I'm just gonna switch entirely to PC. Maybe a
Well, see,
PlayStation
but
5
there's
for the
some,
exclusives, but
yeah, there's some exclusives that you might want, but some of those exclusives might be online. And that's the thing that irritates me the most, that the PS3 and Nintendo never any services to play online. It was the best. Everyone was turning to Nintendo. Everyone was turning to PS3 because everyone was just so full of. Because that's why PS4, besides the exclusives, is one of the best-selling consoles because everyone thought that there was going to be no subscription. But guess what? There is. There's a fucking subscription. And they're never gonna stop the subscription because their numbers are up. Of course, it's always fucking numbers. It's always money, money, money.
everything's about money, and I kind of feel like Nintendo may be one of the last companies that constantly tries not to fuck over its player base solely for the cash. Um, I feel like Nintendo's very fair with everything. And unlike Sony and Microsoft, doesn't charge a ton of money for everything.
Well, see, it's only 20 bucks for a year. I can get 3 years worth of Nintendo subscription for a year of this subscription. And sure, you could be, oh, but there's a bunch of AAA games. Yeah, but they're all on sale. They're like 4 years dead.
Yeah, it's. And if you
Like
notice,
Detroit Become Human, that came out in 2016, I believe.
Mhm.
That came out 3 to 4 years ago. Oh, coming up on 4.
Coming up
That's
on
completely
4.
bullshit. If it still sells for 60 bucks, fuck you.
Yeah, and it's AAA games. It's not like AAA games are getting any better. I mean, sure, there's Doom, there's Spider-Man, PlayStation 4. There are the gold specs and the shit, but it's just the quality of it. It's just getting worse and worse, and I feel like it's just not worth it anymore for a console.
Well, see, I'm kind of looking for towards Sony because you know the Spider-Man games?
Mhm.
Do you know how it always says Sony Interactive, right? And then it goes Insomniac.
Yeah.
Well, Insomniac also made the Ratchet and Clank games. And so Insomniac actually they've accepted or bought by Sony, and they're now on the Sony Interactive team, which makes me kind of hopeful, but also kind of doubtful, because sure, there's a bunch of good people, good leadership. There's a bunch of good people in Insomniac,
Oh, absolutely.
and so a lot of Sony Interactive games that say Sony Interactive have been pretty good.
Mhm.
Um, but what does this say? You know, like, I mean, I think this has been in the works for quite a while, because Insomniac has been working with Sony for quite a while because all the Ratchet and Clanks are exclusive. I think every single piece of their works is exclusive to Sony,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not gonna hate on Insomniac for because Sony used to be a really good company.
Used to be. Kind of like Activision, though.
Activision was fucked from the start.
The earlier Call of Duty games were really, really good. Modern
Yes, but it
Warfare.
was still. That still doesn't say that it was fucked from the start.
I mean, yeah, it was fucked from the start, but I kind of feel like most of that could have been avoided if they just didn't go to the way EA went with the loot boxes and the DLC
But hang on,
weapons.
Sean. But it made money.
I don't care if
If it's money, it's a gold mine.
yeah, it's
And if it made money,
that's
I want to
EA
buy into
games.
it.
That's AAA games now. It's all about the money.
It's never about the consumer. Fuck the consumer twice. And, I don't know. Just fuck the consumer twice.
That's
Promise you'll get better. People will believe it.
Yeah.
But see, this is why this company, Vez, it's a company that I've been developing ever since Ceramics class, which is like a little while ago. Vez needs to come out. Because Vez is basically everything that is done right. Like YouTube, done right. You know, YouTube is bought by Google, and Google's don't be evil. If you read it, before they changed their policies, if you read them, there was their motto that said, don't be evil. That's no longer there.
And
Which kind of fucking scares me. Because now they're selling even more than they used to. Because, well, that's how web browsers make money, is that they sell search data. But now they're selling much, much more than that.
yeah, it's the YouTube is it's so down, it's so fucked right now that if something like Facebook or let's say Microsoft releases something similar to YouTube, YouTube's copyright is so bad it may just end the platform.
And that's why I'm surprised no other company has come in like, ooh, gold mine.
Yeah, it's a gold mine right there. If you release something similar to YouTube, something like what the Twitch competitor that recently got Ninja because of what Twitch has been doing, not even as bad as YouTube, is already screwing over
Well,
Twitch.
Twitch isn't doing bad. It's just that they're not as reliable now. They're not the best service out there because of all the Alinity shit that's been going on and that has been going on for fucking forever. Because like the Alinity shit, so fucking stupid. Put vodka in her cat's mouth.
Throws her cat behind her.
Yeah, instead of, you know, taking the cat, setting it down, no, it just goes, yeet, fuck you, muffin. And marries a man, moves to that state, then divorces him just to get citizenship.
What?
Yeah, she even said it on the stream. She married a Canadian man.
Oh.
And then she divorced him in Canada. She moved over there, and now she's happily in Canada. So now she's a citizen of the United States, and she's a citizen of Canada.
That's a dick move. The best.
You think?
Probably the best way to put it.
And she even admitted it live. She doesn't give a fuck, because all she has to do is tell whoever's trying to reprimand her, "You're my best friend. Do you know that? You know, I like you so much. You're my best friend." I mean, that's what a pair of tits can apparently do.
Yeah, It's stupid, and if you look at all the popular, well, most of the, you know, big Twitch streamers, which, let's admit, popular Twitch streamers aren't as popular as anything else, or just kind of bad Twitch streamers. Besides Ninja, if you look at most of them are, you know, kind of,
Douches?
what?
They're kind of douches.
Douches. Probably the best way to put it, at least on, recording here. It's probably the best way to put it, douches. Yeah, and then that whole enmity business came up. So, Twitch and YouTube are a platform in dying, and it's sad. But YouTube's trying to get its shit together. Did you hear about the new copyright thing?
Yeah, where isn't it something about defending tubers?
And there's this YouTuber named Scrubs. He has a pretty shitty neighbor.
Oh yeah, I've watched his videos.
Yeah, did you hear about his recent copyright
copy
thing?
strike or yeah.
It's
Not so much copy strike, more of a thing about privacy about a certain video.
And here's the thing that kind of annoys me. Well, not kind of. They won't even tell him what's wrong, like where the issue is, if it's in the title, if it's his douche neighbor next door.
Welcome to YouTube.
YouTube 2019, I get. 2019, 2020. Where they constantly try to fuck whoever's. Is that a baby chicken on a zombie? That is a baby chicken on a zombie.
Don't kill it, I wanna see it, don't kill it, I wanna see it, I wanna see it, I wanna see it.
It's too late. Up, creeper! Creeper! Creeper!
Aw, man.
God damn
We're
it!
back in the mine, singing a sad
I was blown up by a creeper. Okay, well, I don't
sad.
even know where we were. So. Oh wait, we were over this way. I remember.
Side to side, side.
Yeah,
I should
where
probably
is
stop
that
singing
from?
that.
I have no idea where that's from. Ow.
Revenge by Captain Sparkles.
That's where that's from. I have to go and watch that. I've been meaning to watch that for the longest time. I've been thinking, like, where is that from? So
Dude, Captain Sparkles has been kind of blown up again.
it's kind of been Minecraft is just exploding.
Well, once people realize that Mojang is actually not, or Microsoft now, it's no longer Mojang. When Microsoft buys up a company, it's not there. They basically change all status, like your hours now.
Yeah.
But basically, basically it's like if Microsoft doesn't pay enough attention to Minecraft, people are gonna revolt. They're gonna be like, fuck you, fix this now, add more shit.
And I think they kind of saw that with Minecraft on YouTube dying. And then with the Ocean update, I feel like with the Ocean update, that kind of brought a lot of people back because they updated something that was fairly bland.
And it's still bland. Because they won't add sharks or octopuses or like another sea dwelling. I mean, the Phantoms was a good step, but all these other mob ideas, they need to be added. Every single mob idea that you do needs to be added almost immediately. There should be no actual like, oh, well, I mean, should we really? No, you need to add it now. There's no butts or cuts or coconuts about that.
They should add
It's
coconuts.
add it. They need to, and they need to add emerald armor to make a fucking use for emeralds. They need to add rubies. They need to add volcanoes. They need to add earthquakes. They need to add. They need to add. They need to add a special mob, like maybe a rainbow slime, like Terraria when it's raining. Maybe
Oh,
they need
that'd be
to add
cool.
like an underworld or a certain boss in the Nether, where if you defeat it, more mobs come up, like Terraria. Like they need to take hints from Terraria, because Terraria was the perfect game until the PC edition came to PS4, where everything was super fucking sloppy, because a 2D game from PC to console doesn't really bind well.
No, it's. I feel like um, and that's one thing. If they add into Minecraft, I think that'll bring people who aren't already back into the game and playing it, like me and you, um, who are, you know, back into Minecraft. If they add like another boss, if they add something like that into Minecraft, that'll bring a lot of people back into the
Well, see,
game.
they need to add more survival shit.
Yes.
They they need to add a leveling system. They need, because so I was actually talking with my friend Jamin about this, where if they add like certain skill trees where like you, right, say you run 50 meters, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're running to 50 meters, right? Now you get this really cool fucking upgrade where your movement speed is now 10% faster.
Yeah, kind of like the skill tree from Spider-Man, the game, something like that.
I haven't played it, so I wouldn't know, but I'm just
Um,
gonna assume it's a yes.
um, yeah, it's kind of like a ladder that you can like upgrade your like Spider-Man character. I fully maxed that out. Um, but it's
I
just kind of
saw.
I'm trying to think of an example. Like the web sling, I think you can unlock that. Where you swing people and you slam them into the ground. The ability to throw bigger enemies, something like that, kind of like a skill tree. It's really fun, and it's fun to grind on.
Well, see, like in Minecraft, say like there's a bunch of skill trees for basically everything. Potion brewer, where potions, when you brew 50 potions, like each potion you brew, you get a little bit of experience, right? In that division. So then you take that experience and then you apply it to the brewmaster, where now each potion, like Brewmaster 1, each potion is now 2% more effective and you gain 1% more XP from this, right? Or you could go, like, potion slinger, where now you don't need, you don't need a throwable potion, you could throw any potion you wish, you know?
Yeah,
Or, um, you can drink potion, or like iron, magic resistant, where now potions of harming do less damage. Or the ability to give yourself an insta healing once a day. Some, something that would spice it up, like walking, right? So you know how basic sprinting takes forever to travel across the map without assistance, right? So
yeah,
maybe have like you say every 10 meters you gain like two levels of experience, all right? So then you can upgrade how little it affects your hunger meter, where it's like you can sprint 100 meters, which I don't understand how meters work in this game, which is kind of fucking dumb. Just make it into blocks, because
mm-hmm.
obviously that's a really fucking good measurement. Anywho, sorry.
Yes,
Uh,
yeah,
um, Anywho, so basically, like now you can walk 100 meters with only losing one hunger. Or run, right? Like
yeah. It's
marathonist. Or you can, once a day, you can activate a speed boost that lasts 2 minutes, and now you have a speed 1 potion. It could be called like runner's high or something like that.
that's
Or there could
actually
be
not too
one
bad of an
where it
idea.
would be like kind of like Dead by Daylight, where it's kind of a dead heart, so when you're 3 hearts, you gain a speed boost that can only
Mhm.
be activated once a day. You know, make it pizzazzy like combat. You can do when you do a jump and down attack once every like 2 minutes, you do a ground slam. Or when you press the right trigger, you can and hold it. You can throw your sword, or add daggers to the game. Add different weapons. Um, Armor Master. Now your armor is 10% more effective. Um, sword. Um, harden or like blacksmithing. Your weapons are 10% better. Hardened armor. Your armor takes more durability out of enemy players' stuff. What's another good one? Uh, Animal tamer. You know, farming. Um, you can get really good animal farming and basically get animals every now and then to like you more often. Um, or monster tamer, where since you tamed so many animals, you kind of tap into the natural sense of a monster. Now you can tame one monster by feeding them a certain item, and that said monster is your friend and will attack whoever attacks you or is hostile against you, aka other mobs, players, wolves, you know, that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's. I kind of feel
Um,
like they should add something like that, but kind of keep the base of the kind of like the feel of Minecraft, which
we'll see.
is simple, and
The
it's Minecraft is supposed to be simple. That's what made it
but
popular.
that's what I think, and what I think instead of forcing everyone to have this leveling system, there should be more modes like classic or updated, where you could play the classic, same old Minecraft if you want to get that nostalgia feeling, you know. You could do that, or you could do the updated feel. And like these upgrades are not really gonna, I mean, they're gonna change the way you play the game, but they're complicated because they're so simple. Because like these effects, and since it's in every aspect of the game, like every single thing that you do, like mining, where you're able to, like, say you mine a lot, right? Now you're able to get random coal drops, like, you know, stone picker, where you're you know, you have 1% chance for every stone block that you mine, you get a coal, you know, a chance to get a coal, or iron ore, or an iron nugget, or you could do like a pick slam where it takes the durability, but it's basically like a of the pickaxe once every 2 minutes, and then that can decrease from there. And of course, it takes hunger, where you could do a 5x5 radius, or you could upgrade that to a 10x10 radius, where basically you slam your pickaxe into the wall and you know, do that. Like, just simple things to improve quality of life.
Yeah, it's. I think that'd be a um, fun addition to Minecraft. But I hate to cut this
But
short, but I need to get off and get ready for work.
yeah, I was about ready to mention that. Like, you need to get to work. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll just call in sick.
Alright, here, I'll put all the stuff in a chest just in case if I'm not on and you're on later.
All right, yeah, I'll be on later. I'll upload this when I get home.
See you, man.
All right, well, peace, I guess. And peace for you guys too.